you only play the snare drum, the bass drum, the tom-toms, and the cymbals. And any more than that is just a lot of nonsense. The tonal quality comes from the sticks and the way you present the sticks to the drum head. And everything else is from you. Everything comes from your heart to your wrists onto the drum. And unless you play that way, you're just another guy banging.
In the last 30 years of rock and roll, some drummers that you thought
There have been some excellent drummers. Well, my favorite guy today is Steve Gadd, who has a background of jazz. And so he incorporates his jazz feeling into the rock and roll thing. And he's probably the best of that particular style of drumming. Harvey Mason out here is a very fine drummer, does a lot of studio work. Carl Palmer, he used to be Emerson, Lake and Palmer, was a very fine drummer. I've known him since he was 15 years old. Well, that was a different style altogether. But the more musical drummers I'm talking about, the guys who really know the instrument. Louie Bellson is an excellent drummer. Yes, he does the same. Well, he's been around as long as I have, doing practically the same thing. He's at various bands. He was with Ellington for years. A great artist. Chick Webb was one of my favorite drummers of all time. Probably the original jazz drummer, aside from guys like Baby Dodds and Zooty Singleton and people like that who came up in the early 1900s. I think about the four people that I mentioned would be the only people that I'm really concerned with as far as their technique and ability to play it.
Was it competitive for you as a drummer then? I mean, was it important for winning Billboard awards?
I never thought about awards. Awards mean absolutely nothing. When you get to the reality of an award, if you look at a poll, you see that you win 1,000 votes. I played more than that in one night. So that it really isn't telling you anything. You win a poll, you win a downbeat poll, you win a whatever poll you're involved in, a Playboy poll, whatever. It's nice to know that there's enough concern out there for people to vote. But it's not indicative of your popularity because you're playing to hundreds of thousands of people a year.
I guess you and Gene